That's my main thing. The mics have fucked up for the last 3 episodes. I'm gonna say that. And I felt like I was gonna just jump off something eventually. The third one, because the guests come over and they're like, "Oh yeah, so how was it?" And I was like, "Yeah, pretty good." And I export it, and the file takes 2 seconds, and I was like, "No, that was 2 hours." And then I look at it, 3 seconds worth, and I was like, yeah, someone's getting stabbed.
But you have to hit start record, not stop record.
No.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, and I was like, he's here all week. Actually, he's here all week. That sounded like my first 2 open mics. Don't worry. That's
It's crazy to try to get the we're gonna hit.
This is TWG, the worst generation.
Welcome. This is TWG, the worst generation. And look, we're back with another episode, and actually a little bit of extra meaning as well to bring to TWG. It's already common knowledge that TWG is about finding people with different motivations for their world, But I'd like to add a second prerequisite here, To be part of the worst generation, you got to live up to the tag. It should be the last thing you're referred to as post-verbal argument. What does that mean? That means being able to talk and receive shit like no other. And this ability could only be honed through, to this extent actually, through years of tolerating unadulterated, un-PC, and ruthless behaving. Sharp. Okay, you know what? Tolerating unadulterated, un-PC, and ruthless bullying via, social situations like IRL, like me. And then potentially, and like you guys maybe, I don't know how much bullying you guys went through as a kid. I don't know. Hey, don't. You guys look like you guys bullied each other actually. That was crazy.
We have the same answer.
Hey, you're friends now and you're laughing. Yeah, don't bash each other here. But and also mainly through virtual scenarios. All right. The bullying happens, face to face, but over the keyboard, that's where the good stuff happens.
You're a keyboard warrior.
The gaming world to incels is like the crown to these old Asian people. Just because they're always in it doesn't mean the venue's there. There's even, So in fact, for every one incel video game fiend, there's probably 5 day traders who learnt their first whiff from RuneScape, That's probably what it is. If you really, I thought about that today. I didn't really think about it. But, could say prepares you for the real world in a way that the real world doesn't even acknowledge the virtual world just yet, potentially. NFTs, well, I don't know. Do you guys even know much about NFTs? I don't. You know what? Next episode, baby. Next episode. Which brings me to my guest, It's more mates from Cherrybrook, white friends. I got to say that first. I'm very appreciative. I'm extremely appreciative. And they're appreciative of me because, you can be racist back, It's racism in the facism. I can't just say that to you and you can't just do that. I can't do that. That's fine. To be fair, you guys actually never were racist. It was more Darcy and that. But since I put you guys all in the one boat, I'll give you the same tag. Oh, you guys did it to yourselves, but never to me. That's more racist. I'm going to say that right now. But I haven't even let you speak, but that's fine. The intro's still going. It's all good. Dan's still like, come on, man, please, give me something here. No. But yeah, so I've pulled the nicer guys out of that little group, and they're here to bless us today. So I managed to bring in Cherrybrook's hybrid of PewDiePie and John Smith from Pocahontas. And
oh shit!
Can I even say that? Is that rude for me?
I don't know John. Who was it? John Smith.
It's from Pocahontas.
Look it up.
I didn't even finish yours. But then look, and then another man that I hope will still remember me when he takes on different tasks of potentially writing future novels.
Oh shit!
He's taken this virtual world to the next level. I want to get paid for this. Apparently, this man's had a little stint of, a little dosh for this as well. This virtual world. Maybe I'm gonna have to expand on that later. That's the main point of this intro. I talk shit, but hopefully it makes sense of it.
Research.
Yeah. It is my guys Dan and Brodie today. How are we, sirs?
Good, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good. I need to make my intros more concise. 4 minutes, and I was just yapping that whole time. But I'm sorry.
Right.
It's a monologue.
It hypes it up. They do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now that I've made
I'm in it now.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, like now I'm actually fucking in it. TWG. Yeah. Do you have any problems with the intro? Did I say anything Did I put you in the wrong boat? Did I say anything? Come on, get it out now.
I feel like we need to show Brodie a photo of John Smith.
No, I feel like we need to back up a bit more on that bullying part. I feel like we hit a wavelength though when he brought up.
Well, I don't think we bullied each other.
Were you ever bullied though?
Everyone was bullied. Let's not be like that. Everyone.
No.
I'm not saying bullied as in like you have to come out and you haven't been the same since. Everyone's been bullied, and
Just,
you
like,
can come out
playful.
better. Playful. You even saw it as that as a kid. You're strong. You're powerful. You know that's good on you.
Tough love.
Tough love. You know what? We're mature. Brodie's like, no, you.
No, Brodie
bullied.
would never.
maybe.
Brodie was nice to everyone.
But did you ever get bullied? Actually, you know
never
what?
got bullied.
I
No.
can
There's
never.
no way.
Look at the kid, man.
Brodie's
I said.
the tallest guy
got
in the
bullied.
grade. Like, Brodie, no one's
You know
gonna
what?
pick
Is that
on
like a
Brodie.
free pass? That's a free
That's
pass.
100% a free pass.
Why is that a free
It's
pass?
just height. It's
You know
just-
what?
it's-
Tall dudes get a free. You know
it's
what?
genetics.
Right now, let me get my shit out. Actually, yeah. If you're above 5'9", dating, even you're
I wouldn't
off.
know.
You wouldn't know. Oh yeah, we would. Yeah, exactly that.
Short fucks.
But I'm saying these guys get free passes, online in the dating game, and even from dudes as well. You kind of just give them respect.
Yeah.
No bullying, easy peasy.
Yeah, no one's gonna talk shit to someone that's taller than you. That's
That's
dumb as hell.
Yeah, but like we have our own.
What are you gonna do to them? You might not even reach their head.
What am I gonna do to them? Like,
yeah. What is
bullying
it? So
me.
is he gonna just instantly just bash anyone? That's just like.
No, but the fear.
A small wind can blow me over. What am I gonna do to someone that's
I mean, not
talking
anymore. I mean,
Are you training now? We're saying
well,
we're all filling into
I'm
our
surprised you
frames
didn't wear
now.
that white one that really is tied around the.
smack? I haven't been in a while, so
Haven't you?
no.
I
it's
had
been
my
like a
gym
week or
face
so.
too early. Everyone's like getting into it now, and they're like testosteroning each other up.
I think
and I'm
everyone's
like,
getting into
I've
it now.
burnt
because,
my
like,
nutsack out completely, and I'm
the
like,
metabolism's
yeah. I think
As
I'm
you
just
get
like,
older?
I've eaten chips with my burgers now. I used to not do that. See, that
Wait,
sounds crazy now.
Wait, you didn't do that?
I didn't do that, and now I'm just enjoying my life now. Do you get me?
Wait, why wouldn't you do that before?
I don't know, because I thought I was a fucking
You're missing
huge
out.
Was? What am I doing
Yeah,
now?
but think of all those years.
Come on, man. I was shredded. Dude, no, it wasn't. I really. Yeah, the bullying is there anything you want to clear the waters? I mean,
Oh, we had like a.
No, like I
he's
think
got a
we're-
specific example.
No, I don't have a
He's got a. We can cut it out
think
as well.
so.
Yeah. Let's go.
I always think that I was kind of like more rude to people than I remember.
Oh, yeah,
like
you were
looking
an
back,
ass.
yeah, like I feel like I was more rude, but people just kind of played it off as me being like joking.
No.
Like looking
I don't
back,
think
I was
so.
not nice though.
Come
People
on,
just
give us an
took it-
example where you use
No,
the
it's
tall
just- I
person.
just-
Come
Oh, you
on.
think everyone else misunderstood?
Yeah,
and just laughed it off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like people just looked at me as non-threatening. So when I was like being rude to someone, they just kind of played it off. Like
I've
Like-
got it wrong actually. He wants to be looked at as hey.
He wants to
Hey,
be.
that's what-
He wants to
people
be.
just look
known.
at me like this nice, this beacon of hope. I'm like, no, I'm just a
Beacon of hope. Okay, man. Hold up.
Hey, man, you're the one that's looking up to me.
Me? I mean,
my
physically.
There we go.
I have to.
If I had that editing power, I would definitely put him on like a lighthouse. Just but no, it's not in me today. I'm learning still. But no, look, I've mentioned one of the main topics today that I wanted to bring up. Look, Nick's also mentioned how you guys like brought up, like, okay, not even just you guys, everyone took on Among Us and all these like, what are they called? Just the general games where you have to like, I don't know, Discord over.
Role playing?
Is that
It's
role
like
play?
party role play.
Yeah.
Party
Quiplash
RP.
and all that
So,
shit.
so like
No, it's more like
GTA is
party.
more role play. Yeah, it's probably just party game, and it just like you don't have to have Discord. It just makes it more fun.
You don't have to have Discord.
Well, no,
I honestly
like,
thought you kind of
there's
had
also-
to.
well, no,
Who the hell is
like-
doing that without talking to
Yeah,
your mates?
right. Like there's chat boxes, and you just say like, "Oh, red sus" or whatever. But it's more
Yeah,
fun.
red sus.
Like,
Yeah,
it-
that's true.
It is
yeah.
a party game though. It is more fun with friends, and it's more fun in voice comms and stuff.
Well, yeah, fair enough. I thought it was like a kind of like hand in hand, like you have to kind of sign up for. Fair enough. But I mean, I only played like Quiplash here and there with the boys, and even then, that was when we were like in the fucking peak of COVID. That was like maybe 2 months in, and I was like, bro, I can't see you boys anymore. Let's crack some jokes over online, you know. And then like that was fun for maybe like 2 weeks, but then like Among Us and shit. I've heard you're a fucking expert apparently. Does that come down?
No,
That's
I
more
wouldn't.
research. That's more research as
Oh.
well. Yeah. That's not expert.
I
Maybe
played
compared
a
to
lot,
us.
but
Maybe
I
compared
wouldn't
to
say
us.
expert. It's just I think a lot of it's luck though. Like
Luck. Go
yeah,
on.
yeah. I think
I was
it's
gonna
luck.
say,
I
I
reckon like the
think
way-
it's up to conning people. But you finish your point. Go
No,
on.
it's just like, especially with Among Us, there's so many like, if you kill in one room, you have to. There's a degree of luck that you hope no one walks
No
in,
one's-
so
no
that
one's
you can
walking.
then find someone else to develop your alibi and like,
Yeah.
if someone finds the body before you've done that and then you're
Yeah,
off on
yeah,
yourself, you're out.
You're like, oh come on, no, I didn't do that. But then it's like a 1v1, right? If it's only one person saw you. I feel like you.
It also depends who catches you. Like, because like a lot of the guys that we used to play with towards the end of Among Us were fairly new, like Nick's uni mates and stuff.
Okay.
So it was easier to
you just
gaslight them, which is really bad. Like Among Us taught you some pretty shitty values. Like
it always was like you notice like the people with, like the strong personalities are always the ones that are winning. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
it was like always the people that like
dominate
always
the
talk.
conversation.
Exactly.
Literally, like don't even let the other person speak for a little bit.
Exactly. That's
you have a voting window. So like if the dominating personality takes 90 seconds of the 100 seconds to vote, and then it gets to the final 10 and only one person's spoken.
Yeah.
You don't.
And this shy guy said like 3 words because he's goddamn so nervous.
Yeah.
After Dan's went on his rampage, he's like, you know what? Sack me now. You know what? Just sack me now. Yeah. I get that. Yeah. You know what? Are you guys still playing Among Us, or is that shit dead? So was that like literally one? Is that a fad? Is that like Wii Sports, baby?
I'd say it was a fad for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they brought out a new map, and you have like the famous people still play like Disguised Toast and stuff.
No, but go on. They make money off of them. I'm assuming. Hella
like
people watch that
videos
shit.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Is my set falling apart? It is. Anyways.
Yeah. So there's a new map that just got brought out, so people are kind of getting into it again, but. Yeah, I don't think anyone still plays that we know.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of... Yeah, you know what? My mate mentioned this, okay? Because I downloaded Hitman 3 without playing the... Have you guys played Hitman? Anyways, it's just a... You just kill people, right? It's fantastic.
I play the old one.
Yeah.
My PS2 back in the day.
It's just literally...
What are we talking about?
Hitman. Yeah, Hitman 3. It's just like... It's literally just like assassination, right? And like, I was trying to tell the boys when we were like at one of the sessions, like, oh yeah, man, it's not even just like a one dimension thing. I can kill this guy by either pushing him off the building or I can poison his food. You know, it's whatever you want it to be. It's that kind of realm, right? Then my mate started like agreeing with all this stuff. He's like, oh yeah, that's like did you try and like shoot him in the head, like one shot him? And I was like, oh dude, this is amazing. 20 minutes in, he's like, oh yeah, I haven't actually played the game. I just watched some people streaming it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna talk your shit about those people, or is that fine?
About like streaming?
I think saying that you played the game, like talking, like he's saying like.
I don't think he said he played the game, but he just kind of, you know, like
it's so
and
then he's like, oh no, I actually haven't. Yeah,
It's fine. Yeah.
You guys are so nice, man.
No, I just think so many people make their living now by just doing like let's plays and walkthroughs, and if you enjoy watching that person play video games and you watch them play,
like if it's a game I don't really care about, I'll just watch it. Like it's basically
I watch it as well because I've played it though. Do you get me? And I'm kind of
I kind of get that.
What's the point of watching it?
I do get that. Like
man, Brodie's a businessman.
I've
noticed that Brodie knows 24 hours in the day, baby.
I'm like,
and he's like,
I swear the other day there was a 30-minute video on the Resident Evil series. I don't care about that game at all. I sat there and watched the whole thing. Now I don't have to play it. Like,
no, you don't have to.
It just saves the time. Like, why not?
Okay, so what games are we playing then? Can we talk to me about that?
Yeah, League.
Yeah, League of Legends.
We've kind of always been playing League.
This is like a thing. I feel like
League of Legends, World of Warcraft.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And what kind of games do they come into? I feel like they're all in the same sort of boat. Don't they
League's a MOBA.
Okay, explain that.
I
to
actually
me as
don't
well.
know what MOBA stands for.
Multiplayer Online Battle Arena.
There you go.
Wow, there we go.
I can explain it, but I don't know what MOBA means.
That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, dude, when did you guys start playing? I feel like I was definitely jealous in like
2013, I think.
Yeah, so we started playing when there wasn't an Oceania server, so you had to play on North America.
Oh, you guys had some VPN shark or some shit.
No. So it was just like your ping was like 200.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then they brought out Oceania, and we've been playing pretty. Like we've played it every season basically.
We've just kind of like bounced between games like that. That's how we first kind of.
It's kind of just what everyone's playing. Like games are always more fun with friends.
Interesting. So
I'm not a big I've never been a massive single player or play a multiplayer game by myself.
Okay, yeah. So it's literally just like it's kind of just like it's kind of like me when we just rock up at the pub. You kind of just like that's kind of like because we rock up at the pub.
Yeah, like you wouldn't go to the pub by yourself.
Yeah,
like you could, but like it's probably not going to be as much fun.
It's not as much.
Yeah, not really.
It really tells the different person.
No, I'm thinking about. I'm like, yeah, like it would be quite the grimy night if you really rocked up to the pub yourself. You know,
like you can, but like
you can. You definitely can.
It's a different vibe.
You're getting a meal. You're sitting down. You probably got your earphones in and you're crying. That's probably what it is. Yeah, Yeah, I haven't been to the pub by myself, but if you have, shout out to you and let me know. I'll come with you as well. That's ridiculous. Don't go by yourself. I don't know. Get a schnitty with someone else. But yeah, no. So League, right? I feel like I wasn't accepted into some. I never really tried playing, but like, I remember who did I ask? It might have been like Luke or some shit. Did Troy play with you guys ever?
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
in a
Yeah.
while, but maybe not. I remember
don't
asking him,
think
and he's like, "No, you got
not
you don't
sure.
know." And then I was like, "Okay, fair enough." Talk to me a bit more about it, and then like, have you? Okay, the bullying shit that I was talking about over online stuff.
Yeah.
Can you see this? Because I was kind of assuming more COD and all that, just because
Yeah, but
you,
COD's
you
just-
see the compilations now, it's just like little kids, right? Just little
Yeah.
kids swearing off at each other, and you're like, that's low tier. Is there something a little bit higher tier with what you're doing? Because you still interact.
It's not really like serious. At least from my point, I've never had like serious. It's just kind of like people just like
Yeah.
like.
I think League's probably the worst game out there for it though.
Yeah, but like no one's really like serious, like
No.
tracking you down sort of thing. Like
No.
it's just kind of like harmless for the most part for me. at
Yeah,
least,
so it's
but,
just
like,
a whole other world. You just kind of like chilling in. Is it like RuneScape? You selling?
You
Oh,
just kind of
like-
like you sit down, you get yourself in a different mindset, and it's so much easier to just hate on people when you can't see them,
Yeah.
and like you're not going to see them again. So
Like,
like.
you talk all this shit because
Yeah.
you know,
You know,
they
like,
look
yeah,
like,
you just
they
they
know what you
disappear
look
after
like.
it, and so like that's why people do it. Like,
Yeah.
no one knows who you are behind a screen.
No, but I think
Yeah.
League in saying that is worse though because you're trapped in the game.
Oh, but like that's like most like any game that has that kind of like voice chat that you trapped in it. Like
No, I know, but like League.
You're telling me you meet someone new every day and you're like, hey, fuck you and your nan.
Yeah.
And I'm off, and then I'm
Like-
off. And you're like, you know what? I'm better for myself,
it's
you know?
you
It's a
consider
different
yourself
world.
like a good
There's
person,
more
but when you get there
penalties.
and you're like, oh, this guy's like,
You can't get banned?
yeah, you're like, what's this guy gonna do? Like, it's a good place
What's
to
this
just take
guy
your rage out on just.
When you
some
said he was a
random, and
keyboard
then
warrior
you
at the
leave.
beginning, he definitely
And then
is.
you just leave.
He definitely
like,
is.
Like, I try to hold it back, but it's difficult. Like there's that veil of anonymity just makes it
Yeah.
so easy to just be,
an asshole.
Yeah. I'm not a nice person.
I feel like you're just gonna spend as much time convincing others that you're not.
Yeah,
nice.
it just doesn't work. I've been trying for years now.
Oh, so you're actually,
Just
you're
don't
sick of the
believe it.
persona. You're like, nah, I'm actually a dick.
Yeah, I'm not a nice person.
Yeah, you know what? Nah.
He's being silly.
People just look up to me because I'm tall and think, oh, he's nice.
He's going to be nice to me.
Nah. He's trying. He's
What a
lying to
cunt.
you.
What a cunt thing to say as well.
He's lying to you.
That is, just tall people are just amazing. They just have to be great.
Yeah, they're God's gift.
So, hey, both of us can take him on, yeah?
anyone
Two of
above
us
6
5
foot.
foot guys will take this 1 6 foot guy. No.
Exactly.
Fuck that. Fuck that equation. Fuck that equation. Hell no.
Sure, if all
But
the little people rose up, we could take him out.
exactly. If me, Nick, and Dan stood on each other's
Yeah.
shoulders,
Yeah.
we could swing one hand. Is that how it works? Yeah. I hate how girls work, man. Honestly, they don't even look at the 5 in the dating profiles, and they're like, no. I downloaded Hinge maybe 3 days ago after seeing Narav's, because man,
He's
scrolled.
tall though.
He's tall.
He's tall.
For some reason, I thought we were on the same boat. You know, I just
Nah, he's
thought
tall
I
as
was like,
shit.
and then he just looked at me with that
Does
same
it
Brodie
really?
face,
Is
the
it
same
really that
Brodie
big of a
face.
difference having the height in there?
Oh yeah.
Is it really?
You think Narav anything special, man? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like,
It's like Tinder, except it's kind of.
I'm gonna break this down for a couple.
yeah.
Mr. Relationship over here.
Yeah. I mean,
how would you describe it as in comparison to Tinder?
it's the best way to get away from like being fuckboys through Tinder, because I feel like Tinder you can just keep swiping and shit. This, to get anywhere, you have to kind of attach a little message to your like, you know. You have the option to anyways.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then you just keep doing that over and over, and then you're like, wow.
So it's like kind of like more personal.
Yeah, and then you realize I have not much time for this. So you maybe do 1 or 2, and then you're like, I'm fucking out of here, you know? Versus the Tinder where you get like 20 swipes. I'm like, how fucking yeah, you know? It's just like an easy peasy.
Yeah.
Is that main difference? Have you even tried Hinge? Maybe
Nah,
not.
just Tinder
These guys.
and Bumble because I like the appeal of a woman having to message me first.
Yeah, you know what?
Like,
That
what's
seems
legit,
fantastic.
like between them all? Do you actually find like different types
Yes.
of people?
Oh,
and different?
absolutely.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
some
yeah.
people like go on Bumble, others like going on Tinder.
I had a hot streak
instead,
on
like,
Bumble. I don't know
Oh,
what was
shit.
What's
happening.
a
I don't
hot
know
streak?
what.
What's a hot?
No, I
A
just made
couple
that
of
up.
matches in a row. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like
okay.
And it wasn't just matches. Like I was just going on
Like,
dates as well.
whoa,
All,
wow.
like
Oh,
3
yeah?
in a row, and I was like, whoa, Bill, what's going on? And I was like, Bill's doing wonders, and then it just, you know, algorithms. said
highs
something
and
else.
lows, man. Highs and lows.
Yeah. That's exact. Thanks, man. You know what? This guy doesn't relate. This
Nah,
John
he
Smith.
doesn't- he doesn't
I'm
get
just-
it.
This
I'm
John
just-
Smith
I'm-
type
I'm
guy.
fascinated
He kind of
by it.
rocked up on a country.
I'm
John Smith
fascinated
looking.
by it.
Yeah, John-
I have
John Smith, PewDiePie ass motherfucker. That's some
I've
bullshit,
got no
man.
interest like in ever like trying to like rejoin the dating game, but like man, it just like
It's wild.
is doing it like online on your phone. Does that make it easier than in person?
Nah, no, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I feel like there's not as many opportunities, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because like you don't want
Like-
to put yourself out there. You don't want to go out to the fucking pub all the time. And pub in the sense of I need poontang. Sorry, ladies. As in like, you know, you're going for the certain intention. You know, you're like,
Yeah, that's
Are
what,
you?
yeah. Like if you're
Maybe
going
I'm
out-
so
I'm just gonna get
simple-minded.
fucked up.
Yeah, maybe I'm really simple-minded where I'm like, look, I either want to chill with the boys, have a quiet one, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Chase and
myself.
tail.
I'm not gonna chase necessarily because I'm a bit older now. Because when we were 19, like potentially I was just chasing. You know,
Now you just let him chase
Now,
So that's Bumble.
Brodie's saying it. Brodie's saying it. I just look a little bit saucier on the night. You know what I'm saying? I'll dress up a little bit nicer
Yeah,
and tuck
okay.
my shit in
Yeah.
if I'm trying to see girls. You know, it's a slight difference, but the
Oh, yeah,
energy's
makes
different.
sense.
And like, but on the, you don't want to do that all the time. Maybe I have energy for that, like maybe once a month max. You know, like feeling myself like that. On like, I don't want to sell myself to.
But like, could you that kind of like self confidence? Is that not like? Do you
Maybe.
not get that when you're going out with the guys as well? Are you not want like dressed to the nines, just like feel good around your homies? No.
Ooh,
No, I get.
you know what? My homies are missing out. Okay, shit. My boys, I'm gonna dress up for you guys. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, we do. I think.
yeah, that's
our
what. That,
group.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Nick,
I
do
think
I
I
dress
just
up with the
always be
boys?
like that.
Do I dress up? Do I look good? Shit. You know what?
That's a silence.
Shit, man. You know what? Maybe. Are you saying that like when you feel good with the boys as well? Maybe you can do a little bit of a.
Yeah, a little reconnaissance mission.
Just,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you do a lap of the venue.
Like, you don't have to, like, it's not going to be the primary.
this is like
objective
Hitman.
of the night.
Yeah.
But like, I just assumed, like, I didn't realize there was nights for poontang.
No, I don't think,
and
I don't
nights for
think
the
there are.
boys.
I
Like,
don't think there
I
are.
sound
like,
more
I didn't
stupid,
realize like
stupid
before
every
you're going
episode.
out, like you decide like this little dial that you switch
No,
between.
yeah,
like, all right,
yeah.
it's poontang time. Just kind of flick the switch. Like, all right,
You know what? I didn't actually realize that either. but
Like,
I'll
are there
put it into
nights where you
words.
go and you're just like, all right, I'm not looking at any females, just the boys. And then the
There's
nights where
never
it's the
gonna be a
opposite.
night like
But there's
that.
not. It's but like. But
That's
you
what I mean. Like, that's why I was surprised.
Yeah,
to
that's
hear.
what I mean. Like, I think if I went purely, if I was just gonna go out just with one intention in mind, I feel like I'd just be let down at the end of the night.
yeah, okay.
I just go to have fun, and if it happens, it happens.
No, you're right. You know what? I haven't been on that poontang switch for a while, so that could be.
That's what's getting a little bit dusty.
Maybe that switch ain't
Make
needed.
sure the
Shit, yeah, you're right. I'm on with the boys a lot of times, and I'm not dressing up. You know, I'll come in dressed up with your boys, and then that crowd effect works. You know that
That's what I
cheerleader
mean.
effect.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Bring some of the tall boys.
Yeah,
with
a couple
you.
of tall guys.
No,
Hey!
no. You don't want the tall
Fuck
boys.
them motherfuckers. Keep them bigger than the
No, because you look shorter. You don't want the tall boys.
the Dons.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh my
Remember
god.
that?
I don't want to. There's a photo that's
Oh, God.
that's
We
on
went out one night.
Instagram. We went out for dinner in the city, and we were trying to take a photo. Like, we got the waiter to take a photo, and we're all up
Yeah.
against this wall.
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh, Dan, stand in the middle. It'll be so funny."
But you chose to stand there. You
No,
wanted
I
to be
thought.
in the
Okay,
middle.
so originally I had thought that maybe Joel, Adam, and I would stand in the front, and it'd be like a two-layered thing.
Yeah.
But then,
Okay.
Nah.
and then you and Fitzy pull me back in between
Yeah,
the two of these 6
The
foot four
Dons.
giants.
Okay, yeah. Now, doesn't it look
And-
like you've got Sekis though? Like some Sekis?
No, I just look shortish. I
Like,
look like
yeah.
someone's child.
So, but you know how you know how there's that like that theory that if
Or
you're
someone's
hanging.
invited their little brother.
Yeah, I haven't shaved my mustache for that reason. You know? If anyone
Yeah,
does
that thing where like the theory like okay when you're hanging out with hotter people it makes you seem hotter. You know that theory like if you're around attractive like
No, it's-
people always look more attractive when they're in a group, right?
People
Yeah.
always look
Cheerleader
more attractive
effect.
when they're standing with people not as attractive. That's the cheerleader effect.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know. I thought the cheerleader.
I thought
effect-
cheerleaders were all hot.
If you're hanging with a 5, if you're a 5 and you're hanging with 2 10s, so you know usually like
I mean-
when you come out.
I was gonna say. He's
If
Thanks
you're that,
Thanks for giving me the
does
5.
that not like give you an aura like
No,
a
because
buff
no one's
that
looking
pumps
at the
you
5,
up?
everyone's looking at the 10s.
But still, like, I feel like in the peripheral vision,
No,
like,
because
You know what? I'm trying to
peripheral
fight,
this
don't
one
work.
wrong
his
then.
side. I'm trying to fight his side because you
Yeah,
know what?
right?
You see the 10s and you're like, oh, the 10s, you know, whatever. You see that 5 and you're like, whoa, this 5 right in the 10s, you know, like this guy, he must be something,
No,
you know, he
yeah.
or she must, or whoever must be something, you know.
No, because most of the time, I imagine what girls thinking. If I'm standing with Brodie and Fitzy,
I want to
Okay,
hear
give me
this.
this-
this
Let's get
scenario.
it. What do you?
Yeah.
What does Daniel think that girls
this is
are
what I
thinking?
think in my head.
I want to hear this.
Yeah. They're probably like, oh, he's probably funny. That's
Ooh.
it.
Mm.
Oh, I
Hello?
like that.
No, fuck no. But that's what they're thinking when they're
All right.
saying,
Okay. So you know.
oh, his friends are tall. He must be really funny for them to keep him around.
Keep him around.
Yeah,
to
and
keep
I'm
him
not.
around.
I'm not.
And I'm like, what's that? For some reason, Sean looks at me like, what you gonna do for me today? I'm like, what the fuck? What am I like? What the hell? That's some bull.
Yeah.
I'm looking up like, fuck you guys. But it actually feels like I'm holding on to some ropes for some reason.
Oh,
They're gonna
yeah.
run away with like their height. They're gonna keep getting taller and
So
taller.
what would you say you are then? If you're not the tall one, you're not the funny one.
I don't think I'm anything. I think I'm
Oh,
a very
don't do that.
neutral-
No,
Don't do that.
it's not a
All
team,
rounder.
it's
All
just,
rounder. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
definitely
Yeah.
not all rounder.
Oh, come on,
I don't know.
then.
That's a good question.
Like, what would you think you are? Like,
Sensitive
Out of
one?
our group,
driven
I
one.
Like
just
the
in
six
general,
of
like, what
us
do you
or
want
in
to be?
general?
What do you want to be?
I don't
The driven
know.
one. Oh, that's
nah,
amazing.
I have no drive.
The bank boy.
Oh, the banker
See,
boy.
that just makes it sound like a tool.
Yeah, banker
I don't
boy.
know.
I mean, yeah,
I'd li-
how
I'd
many
like
more
to
banks do
think-
you
Oh
have?
yeah, banker boy.
That's
Don't say it like
Ooh,
that.
tell me about those loans.
Yeah, I'll
boy.
talk to you about the
Ooh.
loans.
Those home loans?
I'll give you them good loans.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, I'll hook you up.
Dude, if it's lower than 1.9%, one of my other guests will be coming back, and he's feeling that's all I know. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I'd like to think that I'm funny because I think making people laugh is probably one of the best.
Oh, you're talking to someone who potentially is trying to only go off that now. Do you get me? Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing to go for, like trying to be funny, but like
Yeah.
there's like overly funny.
Yeah. Obviously, like, I'm trying. I'm reaching so hard for the stars right now because I'm like, oh, you need to make a career out of this. Goddamn, Bill, shove it down their throats.
Yeah.
Like, as in, like, it's not necessary. But in terms of my thing is like, okay, you have just something negative happens to you, like an initial small whatever it is. The quickest way to get over something is probably just by laughing, right? I don't know what other emotion can you show to a negative experience that
You can just
kind
be
of.
real. You don't have to laugh everything off.
Damn, man.
Oh, damn.
I mean,
No, that's-
is that too deep?
You sound like
Yeah,
a
I don't
few
know.
of the girls I've dated now. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
show
love.
some fucking emotion, man.
Nah, it's really difficult sometimes, you know. It's actually
That's
really.
fair, that's
I mean, Brodie's been looking at me like this the whole time, and he's like, "Bill, you ain't shit, motherfucker. You ain't. Yeah,
Gotta show
yeah.
some emotion, yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
cry one out.
how do you even
Why
talk
you
to the
say like
boys
that?
about that
Oh,
shit?
just like,
I cry one out, but then I'm not ever like discussing that, you know. Like I feel like dudes
I think
like have it a bit tougher to like discuss. Okay, go on. What do you talk to about the boys then? Give us something sensitive right now.
For whatever reason, like I love sad shit. Like I'll watch sad movies and cry my fucking eyes out, and then I'll tell people like.
But like, I
have
don't
no
think that's
issue-
That's not
That's not the
necessarily.
same,
No, okay, but
In
like.
fact, that's just you being macho and being like, I cry
Yeah.
sometimes.
No,
Yeah,
I cry more than sometimes. But like, I don't think there's anything wrong with you experiencing something sad and then responding to that
But, like,
sadness and then not talking about it.
nah.
Not necessarily movies, but anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you, my only thing is like chicks are saying this to me. For dudes, I thought I was really good in terms of talking about feelings and that. But girls are like, no, you can just
Yeah, but
literally.
girls are on another level, man.
Yeah, they literally talk about anything in terms of like when you said you can just be real. I actually sometimes don't know what that even like. They're like, oh, just confront your emotion.
Well,
I'm
just-
like,
yeah.
What is that?
say,
Actually,
be
that's
sad.
a good point.
Put your thumbs up. Be sad, and then that's it. Like I don't
Yeah.
even know what that means. What is
That's a
that?
good point, actually.
Like, I'm trying. I'm reaching for anything. Do you guys know what that even like? What the
To
fuck
be-
they
to
even
be-
talk about? Do they literally just say it? Do they just discuss it? Like, be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Someone,
Yeah,
when
give
I was
us
at
an
Audi,
example of what you think girls talk about.
No,
Let's cut this return to this
Yeah,
segment.
yeah.
What do girls think about?
What do you think girls
Okay.
talk about?
Yeah,
with each
yeah,
other?
yeah. Okay,
In the
so-
mind of a woman
Yeah.
by three men.
and this is what they love to hear.
This is
As
what-
Yeah, this is exactly.
It's
the
either
West generation,
women love
this is
it.
what we do. We assume here, baby. This is assumptions. No. So like, say, okay. This is like an assumption that's reality, baby. Girls go through a lot more minor shit daily than we do, right? Say you're at Audi. Say you're a front. No, wait. Let me land. Say I'm a retail assistant and I'm working, at the front. I have to serve customers. Say a chick's doing the exact same thing. Chick's dealing with way more than I am.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the amount of dudes that come through and, women come through, like, and I try my best to have a conversation and they maybe smile here and there afterwards. A dude will see a hot girl and be like, no, we're gonna have a chat. We're gonna do something, Like, sure, come on, can we say that?
Yeah.
And I feel like, and you know what? This is where the assumptions come in and, hate me if you want. But like, I'm sure they'd be a lot better if they just, had a few cracks, had a few laughs, a few quips here and there instead of just like realizing this happens so fucking often,
Maybe if the
I made it
content
as
is
bad
good.
as possible for you guys, made it really, really mincy there. yeah, go on, but do you get
No,
me?
yeah, but I think maybe the girl would elicit a response if it was good chat.
If it was good chat.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I can't
mind you,
imagine everything would land.
Oh, most dudes are absolutely trash at
Yeah.
chat as well. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, why do you let that affect you? Why do you let lower tier fucking men, oh yeah, I'm bringing it back, ladies, lower tier men talk, like, try and hit you up, and then, it maybe goes to dross, it's absolute trash, and in fact, it might even annoy you. But, like, why do you, like, maybe hold that, and then you have to go on to, discuss it, In fact, you could just be like, man, fuck you, small dick motherfucker, and then he walks off. I mean, hopefully, maybe, you know what? Maybe have a crack with, the person walking next to you, and then you kind of move on. That's how I work. But is that not
Is
how?
that not what
Is that
girls
not
do?
reality?
I think that's reality. I feel like
You asked for what was in my head, and I assumed, and now you're upset. You sound like a woman right now. I'm kidding.
I don't know.
I'm kidding as
I
well.
feel like most girls will just get on with their shit.
I mean, they do. They already
Yeah.
do. But I'm just, I'm definitely.
I can't imagine
squeezing it.
they'd dwell on it too much.
They can't. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because like
Well, we have a lot of.
I never get. Yeah.
I have a female friend.
I've got maybe 3 at best sometimes. Yeah. I should do
No,
better.
I feel like
actually.
it's
You know
like
what? I should do better.
It's like it's easier to look at it from here because like I don't know about you guys, but I don't get hit on at all. Like I don't think I've ever. No, I like.
Going in the wrong places.
Let me get to the point.
This is
Like,
Brodie's face. Let me put it up nice and high though, because he's taller than that. Yeah.
no, like I don't get hit on, but like I the amount of times I've heard from, like I don't think I've ever heard from a woman that hasn't been hit on. Like
No,
it just
facts.
happens
Oh,
so
yeah.
frequently.
Yeah,
Like
that's facts,
you know what I mean?
that's
Like it's easy to look at it and be like, oh man, like that'd be flattering. But like if it's happening all the time, like
It's just like
it's like man, just let me get on with my life.
Yeah,
I,
let me
I
move.
can only imagine.
It's
that
like
it
being a
was-
celebrity.
That's my thing with like hitting on people at clubs and bars and shit. Like
Yeah, see, I
some
don't
girls
have it
want to
anymore.
come out and just have fun with their friends. They don't want to be hit on.
And
And like,
most-
how do you know like that they haven't already been hit on 15 times that night and they're over it, and then I'm just gonna look like the 16th idiot?
So what do they want then?
I don't
Back
know.
to this point.
I don't know. Actually, I know what they want. They want to have fun with their friends, and they don't want to be hit on every 5 minutes.
So when is my time? so when can I shoot? It's not my fault I'm 16th. It's not. What about that? Can you not give me
No,
a
I know,
chance?
but
What the hell?
You know, like I feel like they shouldn't have to worry about being hit on every 5 minutes. Like that's not. I don't know. I think they just want to enjoy their night with their
Nah.
friends.
Yeah, you're right. But if you look so goddamn good, honeys, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, I'm sure that they would appreciate the compliment.
Yeah,
But
but you gotta
then-
be good. No, you gotta
but
be.
then
good
you
with it.
like-
You have to be funny with it. That's why I'm coming back to the
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
You have
funny-
to be.
I
You
think,
have
yeah.
to be funny with it. Yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
be.
yeah.
You gotta be at least somewhat intellectual about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're giving. I'm not intellectual with my.
No, but
finance,
like
I
you know,
make
you
them
can't
laugh.
just be like crude and
You can't be crude.
yeah, and just like
That's
bad
facts.
taste.
You know what I wish was more common. Like okay,
Go on.
so
Yes,
so obviously
tell
like, when
us.
when you're going out, like it's kind of like commonplace that if, you know you see someone attractive of the opposite sex, or not necessarily, whatever way you flow. But like
Whatever
you see someone, you
happens.
can go up and like the immediate assumption is that you're trying to bed them.
I'll
But,
try
like,
to go all the
Yeah.
way.
what if you just want to be friends? Not even with the opposite sex. What if I just see a dude at the bar? I'm like, damn, he looks pretty cool. Like I just want to like.
No, it could be way-
No, you're
you-
right. No, I don't know how I haven't put this into words before. You know,
Like you can't just like you can't pick up a friend.
Yeah.
Like I wish it was more common.
holy shit.
Like
just
if you
be
went
like-
up to a dude and said, "Hey, mate," he's probably thinking, "Oh,
He's
this,
probably thinking, like,
this guy's gay."
Yeah. And like no, like it's happened before. Like
It's-
I don't think I've ever spoke
because
to a
I've
random-
heard my mates where they're like, "Oh, some dude like just talked to me at the bar," and I'm like, "Dude, what's wrong with that?" And then he's like, "No, man," and I'm like,
but like
okay.
I'm guilty of it too. Like my immediate assumption, as soon as any guy talks
Yeah.
to me when I'm out, I'm like, he's trying to get it.
If it's like
Hey,
past 9:30,
can you
I'm
blame
feeling
him?
some type of way. Yeah.
Like I just wish it was more commonplace to be like, oh
Yeah.
man, like you just seem
Yeah.
like a cool like.
I'd love hot friends as well because that leads to eventually the hot
Does
dude
it?
tang. Oh, you'd hope so. I mean, no, but like I feel like the hot friends thing is like a wonderful thing. I feel like hotness or tallness or whatever comes first, right? Because they're either or. Brodie said he's a beacon of light at the beginning. I'm not gonna let that go. How the hell?
That's how he thinks of himself.
Yeah, he's like, can I please not have that pressure
the
on
lighthouse.
me?
That's
Yeah,
it, man.
the lighthouse.
And we're all the boats.
And-
Yeah, but I don't get how you make friends.
How we make friends
Mutual
anymore unless
interests.
Yeah, but like, then how do you realize those mutual interests? Like you don't look at someone at a bar and be like, oh, that
You don't.
guy. Like,
Maybe you don't go to bars to get friends.
you're like, man, that's weird, man.
I don't know.
You
Like,
know,
I
it
feel
should
like
be easier.
if you saw them at Towers or something,
yeah.
and they had like, or you're in the same store shopping for the same type of clothes or whatever, you probably have a better chance there than buying someone a drink at a bar. And
All right, so why couldn't you apply then that same principle?
oh no, I think you could. I think it's the
Damn,
the
you really
background.
could just talk to someone at the same store as you. That's weird as well.
That'd be fucking yeah, like,
That's
walking into H&M and being like, oh man.
Can't wait to find
That's,
some
those-
friends.
that's the exact example. I could just talk to someone looking at the same style of
Well,
clothes.
yeah,
as
already,
me.
yeah, exactly.
And that's already like, oh.
a mutual interest.
Yeah, but then don't look at my jeans, dog. Do you get me? As in like, I
Hey,
don't
man,
know.
don't watch me shop.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm in here for like 5-10 minutes and that's it. But
Yeah.
like, no, you're right.
But I just feel like it's
Damn.
different because you're at a bar. It's
You really
different-
can't pick up
different
friends.
connotations.
You really
that
can't pick
are
up friends.
associated. Yeah.
You need like 3 or 4 encounters. We're so goddamn like picky with our friends.
Yeah,
Like we
right.
can't even just be like, hey, You can't even be a slut for friends anymore. No.
But I feel like it's so hard because everyone goes out with their friends, right?
That's
so you
true.
go to make a friend,
100%,
and
yeah,
they've got
yeah.
their friends that they kind of also want to get back to.
It's like a security check. Got to make sure everybody likes you.
And then do you go with them to meet their friends, and then potentially it all works out, and you have 5 new friends?
Yeah.
That's
But like
again,
how many
times does that happen? How much energy do you have for that every time? You know.
Yeah, that's 5 new people you got to meet. You got
Man,
to
fuck that. You got to put on a show. You know.
Dude.
No. Oh, maybe that's looking
be
into
yourself.
me. Nah, I'll put on a show, baby. no, if it's like a bro on a night out, if I've had more drinks than I need, then it's always,
I'm always at that
Showtime
point.
Bill. Do you get me? Like I don't want to.
Showtime Bill. I like that.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a fake motherfucker to some of you. You know, like on a Saturday night, I don't care for you. Do you get me? Like everyone, we're getting
Maybe
older.
that's the issue. You got to care for them. That's where you're going wrong.
I care for my bro. We've gotten older to the point where like we know the people that
Yeah.
genuinely care for us,
No,
and
but
the
like
people
the
that
new
you know.
ones.
Damn, that's tough though. You know,
Oh, yeah,
you know
for
what? You're
sure.
right. You're right though. You do have to
Maybe that's-
actually
maybe it's that
have
little bit-
space.
Maybe it's that
care.
little bit more effort, and that's what gets you the women.
Is this just a therapy session? I feel like some of these
could be.
podcasts.
I just feel like that it should be more commonplace to want to make a friend off appearance.
You could lead by example.
To make a friend off appearance. That sounds so. That sounds so.
Like-
that sounds.
Brady will go out next weekend. And
He sees another John Smith looking motherfucker, and he's like,
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, but like, okay,
another
okay.
tall individual that I can relate to about being tall.
Do you have pressure being the best guy in the world? Oh
Are your,
my.
do your shins hurt like mine?
I was like,
You joke, but that is legit. When I see someone tall in the car, I'm like, man, if I see someone taller than me, I'm like, I gotta talk to this guy. I
Your shins
gotta
must
see
hurt.
what's up with him.
They must have bad knees.
Like, I look to him like the world looks to me.
yeah, okay.
I see someone that's like 6'7", I'm like, damn, that's
Damn,
what I
we're
look
gonna
like
talk.
to regular
Yeah,
people.
we're gonna
regular
talk
people.
to regular.
To
yeah,
regular
yeah,
plebe.
we'll-
But like,
The plebeian.
like, okay, so you can find a partner based on attraction, right?
Yeah, we can do that
Right?
easy
But-
peasy.
but like
that's a no.
find a partner to date or just you look someone.
Bro,
No,
people
like-
go on like
'Cause I feel
2-month
like
flings.
Attraction
Month
doesn't
long
get you
flings
very
just because
far in a relationship.
Yeah, okay, but alright, so you brought out the 2-month flings.
Yeah.
Where are the 2-month flings for
for
friendship?
friends. Yeah.
The only
Oh,
one-
yeah, exactly.
okay.
Yeah. Nah,
No,
Brodie's
it
found
makes
it.
sense, but like, why would you only want to be friends with someone for 2 months?
Why would you only want to date someone for 2 months?
I mean, because
It's
you
that
have
power of the
sex with that
poontang.
person.
Right.
So
Or maybe I just
sex
want to play
and
board
friendship.
games with someone
Yeah.
once,
But
and then I'll see
why
you
only
later.
for 2 months? Why not extend that?
Why do you want to continue having sex with them?
Because sometimes it doesn't work out.
Or maybe they're not good at board games.
I just you
wanna
gotta
see-
learn these things as they happen.
Can
is
you
what
be good
Brodie's
at board
saying.
games?
Like the more I talk about it, the more it just seems like this is
You're doing it wrong?
just the way that life already
Yeah.
operates, and then I'm
Yeah,
just
you're
an
just
idiot.
missing out.
It's already like, oh, I
You
did
just
a.
missed
Have
out.
I just been overthinking?
Am I
this
a
friendship?
robot? Middle-aged people in general. I mean, like, no, they're actually really nice. I feel like with the open mics I've been to, the really nice people at the open, like, are the like middle ages. Like, dude, your set was amazing. And I was like, dude, half the people didn't even fucking laugh. Cunt. And then he's like, nah, mate, nah, it's fucking great. I like when you said about white people. And I was like, you're really. Like, if anything, white people. See, that's ridiculous of me. I was meant to say
Wow.
middle-aged people. Went straight to that, but like, oh well. If anything, white middle-aged people are the best because. From my point of view, because they are doing that 2-month friend fling thing. Because
right.
they literally will come out to these open mics and they'll talk to me for a bit. And then maybe after a while they'll be like, man, fuck this guy, he doesn't stay out for that long. And they'll be like, fuck this guy, he's 45 and he's still talking to me or some shit. Do you get me? But they do that friend fling thing.
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe we're losing touch of that. Do you reckon we do that less then? Ooh, TWG bringing it back with
Yeah.
one
Do you
of my
reckon you pick up
segments.
friends more than you pick up chicks?
I mean, that don't take it too like we pick up chicks like that. But do you get me? Like, yeah, would you as in like the intention versus the? I mean, unless
I
you're
would
happy to
meet.
say.
I meet more females than I do males,
Okay.
Yeah.
but like neither really eventuate to anything. Like the guys I meet, like if I see them again on a night out, like I'll go and have a drink with them because like, hey, we met last time. But like,
Yeah.
if I see a girl that I met a month ago, like I'm probably not gonna go talk to her.
Damn. You know what? It is one of them.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
also, so, I mean, I do want to touch on this quickly at least. There's something about, writing something and also competitive gaming quickly as well.
Oh god.
I mean,
Such an interesting life, Daniel.
Oh, I know. I've just done it all.
I mean, if you've tried it a little bit, I just want to say because obviously you get this gaming and like I've put hours into fucking FIFA because I've had maybe one cone too many. I'm like, wow, I might actually be managing Man City right now. I'm gonna
You
make some
could be.
transfers. Yeah. Played 3 seasons with, and now it's been 4 hours. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, that's ridiculous. But then imagine being paid for those 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Is that how it works? Or shed some light, baby. Shed some light.
So I played. So when I started going to uni, they wanted to bring esports into like, you know how.
Yeah, esports is huge now.
Yeah,
definitely.
well, it's huge now, but 5 years ago, you know, oh God,
Not as big.
when we started uni,
Oh, don't say it like that.
wasn't as big, and
Damn,
they were trying to
5
get it
years.
at uni games.
Okay.
So you know the big
Yeah,
world
yeah,
athletes
yeah,
don't
yeah.
get fucked up.
Damn, that's pretty mad.
And
actually.
so Macquarie had a team that they were trying to get people for, and it's 5 persons a team,
Yeah.
and there's different positions. And
Yeah.
the guy that was the position I play couldn't had to swap
Position.
deferred.
Okay, sure,
So
sure.
because he wasn't at the uni for the first 6 months, and uni games is in
Yeah.
May.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Uni starts March.
Wasn't
You've
there
got
for
May
it.
or June or
Yeah.
something. So I got on the team and it was like $50 a week, but
Hey, it's something.
it's something. But when you think of the hours you,
I mean,
work-
I was thinking per hour or something in
No,
my
no,
head,
no, it's
and I was like,
nah.
A week though.
But it was very
for
early
pay.
stage, and it wasn't anything spectacular. It was just you'd
You
put
said
in.
position, swapped out position. Are you playing in like a football team or something, like a FIFA team?
It kind of does sound like that, but it's you have different roles because it's a
Yeah.
MOBA, so it's
Okay.
everyone has different. There's different champions, and every champion does different.
There's the
shit.
keyboard warrior. Was
Yeah,
he
that's
already?
it,
Was he already
yeah.
in?
I was
Yeah,
on
he was
the
already in.
He was already
the
signed up for the
Yeah.
team. He's not going to miss out for that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm hitting any buttons. I don't know if I'm hitting any buttons. He doesn't want to be a nice guy. He doesn't want to be as nice of a guy anymore, fellas. Come on, we'll think about that.
Anymore. I'm off.
I'm off it.
No, I don't know. My little cousin, because I was trying to, try to pick up kids that they have to run up to you first. She ran away from me, and I was like, ah, fuck it. And then my other cousin was like, I'll come to the nice uncle, and I was like, you know what?
What you gotta do?
And I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I didn't even try to be the nice uncle. Fuck off to him then, yeah? Come back. And I was like, come back to me in 10 years when you want jokes or some shit, yeah? I don't know. It's overrated being nice, I think. Overrated, you know? The word nice, if someone calls me nice, that's lazy. Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point actually. I like that.
That's lazy as hell.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Everyone's nice.
Nah.
Like, no, like-
You know what? Not
No, but
everyone's
it's like
nice.
when you can't think. No, I mean, when you can't think of something else to
It's
describe
generic.
someone, you're like, oh, he's nice.
Which is actually
Yeah.
rude. Which
Yeah.
actually means
Yeah, it's
they're ain't
lazy.
shit.
I
Yeah,
agree
it's
with that.
I couldn't think of anything else. I couldn't think of anything that stands out about them.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say
So,
that they're
yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
So
that
they're
they
nice.
suck or something. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say that they're nice. Yeah, I like that.
Nothing.
Overrated. Being nice is overrated. But if you're nice with it, if you're nice at something, that's but no. Brodie said I was nice as well, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Hey, we're playing games now, but are we gonna get dosh from that later when Banks, eventually gives up on you, or you make so much money? Bro, Banks, they want to throw you out anyways.
Banks know how to take care of their employees,
Damn you.
and they throw good parties.
Man, they watch the pods as well. Hey, that's about 10. Fair enough. If you can't say too much, then I've got about 10 extra viewers for no reason. There we go. CBA and ANZ. Lovely to meet you, fellas. Anyways, do we have any take homes for you as well? Do we have anything you want to shout out as well? First of all, I don't know if you guys are.
Yeah, what you got going on, bro?
Shout out your football team.
No, not really.
Yeah.
I'm keen to go
position
make
are
some
you?
friends. I feel like I've had a bit of a revelation here.
Have you?
I feel like
It's
I'm
good to get home and.
gonna go home and start making some.
Alright, let's go out tonight.
temporary
Let's go out
friends.
tonight. Then.
I don't really want to.
Brady, soccer finishes at 7. We could go out.
Some temporary friends.
temporary
Sounds
friends.
mad, actually. You know what? That could be
let's
the
go out.
title of this episode. To be honest, I was like, let's just be temporary. That's just.
I don't want nothing long term. Nothing committed friendship.
You don't want
Just
to commit to anything.
not looking for anything serious.
No.
Just just a friend, just for a
Just-
couple months.
As long as we've signed up for that, as long as we both
Used
know.
to be in a long term friendship.
Let's
Just
have a
looking for something
fling,
casual.
a friendship.
Yeah, you don't want to dive in too soon.
That's-
Test the waters, bro.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, I've realized I've been more snobby with my friends, but you know what? That's a me problem then. That's a society problem. Maybe we all need to be more like that one guy at the open mic. Oh, I forgot your name. I'll see you next week. That's please watch.
Yeah.
The last thing I've got here before I cancel this out. Do you remember this one time we were at Vicar and got plutonic nudes? How the hell does that work?
What?
I don't remember
Oh, was that the
seeing
night
it.
Nick was?
It wasn't even a
I
night. It was like a
definitely
day.
fucked that night.
It was like a day. It was like his mate was sending him nudes, and
Oh, I thought you said nerds. Oh, your platonic nudes. Yeah.
as in his mate was sending him nudes. Just to
Yeah.
be how do they look? How do these nudes look?
Yeah, the platonic.
Plutonic nudes.
Yeah.
How do I sign up for them, ladies? I am a really good. He said creative writing. I'm sure you still have a bit of that left in you if you're getting plutonic nudes. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, no, Nick's getting platonic nudes.
No. But I'm saying if I can sign up for them, I'm happy to put in a bit of
Yeah.
details.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
work on this. Keep doing
Nick's
that.
well connected. Maybe you made a nice lady through nudes. Maybe you want a little bit more nudes, you know?
No. You know what? I'm trying this friendship thing as well. Platonic
You're on
nudes.
this
Yeah.
friendship Alright.
Platonic temporary nudes. You know, they can go after 2 months or
Mm.
something. They sound. Yeah, I'm sorry for putting that on you guys. Really sorry. Anyways, yeah. I mean, probably good timing for you as well. We can bounce. Yeah, easy. It's been TWG. Thank you as well for coming through. Squished him in. I mean, how many times do I fucking try to?
Yeah.
I just
busy
need
lives.
diversity, baby. And you know what? If anything, can you just like say something into each of these mics, please? Just say something, especially you, into that mic, because that mic has just infamously not worked in the
What do
previous.
you mean, like?
Just go
No.
anything real close. Just be like,
How's it going? Let's make it smile.
nice and
AS
quiet, and you can still fucking hear it. You can still hear it. Yes, sir. Okay, everything's all going. Yeah, thank you for coming through.
No
Thank
worries,
you.
Thanks for having us.
And also, first, are you? Was this worth being nervous for? Nervous?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was actually.
It's really fun and low tier. Do you get me? It's not that game changer. It's the first time, but it's not the last time. If you have some flagrant ass thoughts, you're like, whoa, this sounds like something that Billy could only get on with because no one else is going to talk about this. Bring it here. Bring some of the boys as well because I do miss my white friends. White friends, you know. I just miss them, you know. Like, do you see? I mean, to be fair, whose party was it? Yours or who was the last house that I? It might have been yours.
Yeah.
Would have been yours. That was really nice seeing I mean I've seen like Sarah and all that a few times. It's just like it's nice to see them. But yeah, I don't know where
it's a
I'm
good
going.
time.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
you
we're
guys
still
see each other all the
pretty
time.
close,
I mean,
but-
you guys see each other, but do you guys see enough brown people? Put it there. Put it in the comments. Do white people see enough brown people? Temporary friends. Hey,
Food for thought.
you can hire some brown people as your temporary friends.
So there we go.
I feel like hiring just
It's just made it sound really
Yeah.
We're
rude.
bringing it full
Made it.
circle.
Put it in a dark
Yeah.
white people hiring brown people. Hold on. What have we done?
I've thought of my next stand up now.
Yeah,
There we
it's
go.
illegal
So
now.
yeah, if that's if I can do that in 5 minutes,
call
that's
it
my
friends?
next. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's that. I'm calling it there. Yeah, TWG, Brodie, and Dan. You can catch him where you see him when he's got a book. When he's got a book out. When he's got a book out. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, he won't. But yeah, Amoeba Games. Shout him out and temporary friends is what I learned today.
Temporary
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, yes sir. Anyways,
Okay.
take care.